Native peoples skillfully navigated waterways with canoes, long before canals were built. However, many of these shallow waters couldn't fit larger boats, and soon Americans drafted plans to create canals, or man-made routes for transportation. The Erie Canal helped cross the Appalachian Mountain Range, a natural border between the East Coast and the Midwest. The Erie Canal stretched 363 miles from the Hudson River at Albany, New York, to Lake Erie at Buffalo, New York. Before the Erie Canal, traveling to the Midwest was long and challenging. It took many workers to build the Erie Canal. They dug the canal, created locks, and cleared forests on either side of the canal for the towpaths. Horses or oxen needed to walk on the towpath to pull the boats. Little Fort, Waukegan resident William Nichols used these tools while building some of the first locks in Albany. A lock refers to a pool of water with entry and exit doors at each end. The depth of the water within the lock can be changed to accommodate whether the boat needs to be lifted higher or lower to match the changing elevation. Over the course of the Erie Canal, there were 83 locks. Erie Canal workers such as Nichols faced challenging working conditions. Workers consisted of local farmers, citizens of the Cayuga Native Nation, freed African Americans, and immigrants. Construction for the Erie Canal began in 1817 and it opened in 1825. Once it was complete, it took 5 days to travel from Albany to Buffalo. Erie Canal traveler George Smith notes in his 1839 letter the slow speed of his boat. It went only 2.5 miles per hour. As the Erie Canal only stretched to Lake Erie at Buffalo, steamboats were required to reach Chicago. Travelers sometimes brought their furniture along with them. The Shumway family owned this chest and settled in Warren Township after traveling on the Erie Canal. They nailed the drawers shut so they wouldn't open from the motion of the canal boat. Many goods were transported for sale on the Erie Canal. This toll receipt, paid for by Ralph Bulkley, shows us the shipping cost of $118.533 to transport some wool, flour, and butter, among other things, from Oswego, New York to Syracuse, New York. While the Erie Canal enabled the transportation of people and goods, many natural habitats were destroyed due to its construction. It also contributed to the removal of native people from their homelands. Eventually, canals fell out of favor due to the construction of speedier railroads.